Assalamualaikum and greetings to the panel of judges. This business plan presentation recording is for our ENT300 assessment purposes. In this assessment, we are assigned to create our own business in order to imply all the materials that we have learned in class. First and foremost, I would like to credit Dr. Jana Munira for her constant guidance throughout this project. We are grateful for having this experience of developing new soft skills all together. Our business, called CNG Milkshakes, from our company, Come and Go, serve high-quality, dairy-free milkshakes that can be enjoyed with people who suffer from lactose intolerance or they're just vegan in general. CNG Milkshake's main branch is located in Pavilion Bukit Bintang as it is a strategic location to match the high price of our products. This business is a partnership business, consists of 5 people divided into 4 departments. I, NURSYAZLIN SYAFNI, is the general manager of the CNG company. MUHAMAD NAJIB is the head of administrative department. SEPHIA is the head of marketing department. AWANG AKHBAR is the head of operation department. And finally, DANIAL is the head of finance department. So here's a quick explanation on our profile logo. The color blue and white represents peace and serenity. The cup represents how it's easy for customers to get their own cup where they can just come and go. The letter C and G itself refers to come and go. So our motto is grab a milkshake on the go, come and go. It highlights our fast and easy service. People can just enjoy the milkshake without any hassle. Our vision is to have a high quality plant-based ingredients to create milkshakes that are tasty, healthy and satisfying. As for our mission, it's to provide delicious and creamy dairy-free milkshakes that everyone can enjoy. We aim to bring happiness to our customers while promoting a more inclusive and sustainable way of enjoying treats. Onto the administration plan, I'm passing this to MUHAMAD NAJIB, our head of administrative department.
Now let's look into schedule of tasks and responsibilities. For CNG, we have 5 managers, which are General Manager, Administration Manager, Marketing Manager, Operation Manager and Financial Manager. For General Manager, their task is to make important decisions and agreements and to make sure the business is running according to plan. For Administration Manager, their task is to guide and instruct workers and to help the General Manager runs the business according to plan. For Marketing Manager, their task is to find ways to market and promote the product and to make sure the quantity and quality of the product is up to date. For Operation Manager, their task is to manage the stocks are sufficient and manage business transactions runs smoothly. And finally, for Financial Manager, their task is to prepare budgets, forecasts and financial models for strategic decisions, to monitor expenses and implement cost-saving initiatives to boost profitability and to ensure adherence to financial regulations and standards. Now let's look into administration budget. For administrative expenditures, we have fixed assets or capital expenditures, working capital or monthly expenditures, other expenditures and pre-operations. For fixed assets, we have office equipment, office furniture and settings, and office supplies. For working capital, we only have salaries. For other expenditures, we have business registration with SSM, business license with local authority, and stationery. And finally, for pre-operations, we have business registration, deposit rent and deposit for water and electricity. For fixed asset, the total is RM6,547.20. For working capital, the total is RM16,668.85. For other expenditures, the total is RM1,170. And for operations, the total is RM2,220. So the administration budget sum total is RM26,606.05.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm the marketing manager of CNG Milkshakes, SEPHIA, and I'll be explaining the marketing plan for our CNG Milkshakes business. First, I'll be explaining about what product that we sell. So basically, we are selling dairy-free milkshakes with various flavors to enjoy by everyone. Our target audience are mostly people who are lactose intolerant and also for those who wants to enjoy a milkshakes without cares about their calories. Most milkshake stores only focusing on other products that are out from the milkshakes range. For example, Five Guys with their signature burgers. They also tend to sell limited options of milkshake flavors, which is the three basic flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. But at CNG Milkshakes, we offer hundreds of milkshake flavors, and our dearest customer can be creative and customize their own milkshakes. We also serve a seasonal milkshake flavor so that our customers can enjoy and explore new milkshakes flavors. Other than that, our milkshakes are made out of almonds and soy milk, which means that our milkshakes can be enjoyed by people who are lactose intolerant and cannot consume dairy, since they're our targeted audiences. Moving on to the market share, the market size total for a year is 2,082,900 ringgit Malaysia, and we got 3 competitors under this field. Before our company enters the market, Five Guys topped the market share with 40% with a value of 794,300 ringgit. Same goes with Baskin-Robbins with also 40% but with a value of 684,794 ringgit Malaysia. And the last competitor is Gravy Baby with a percentage of 20% and a value of 603,806 ringgit. But after CNG Milkshakes enters the market share percentage of Five Guys got deducted by 3%, which make it to 37% with a value of 734,727 ringgit and 50 cents, while Baskin-Robbins with 35% and a value of 599,194 ringgit and 80 cents. And last but not least, Gravy Baby with 50% by 452,854 ringgit and 50 cents. Which means that CNG Milkshakes receive a market share percentage of 12% by 295,523 ringgit and 20 cents. As for the marketing budget, we are focusing on 3 expenditures, which are fixed asset / capital expenditures that mostly consist of our cameras, mobile phones, and signboard. Next is working capital or monthly expenditures that consists of utilities, studio, and billboard renting for every month. And last but not least, other expenditures that includes our posters, banners, flyers, and even license. That makes the total of the marketing budget is 12,237 ringgit Malaysia. So that's all from me, the marketing manager of CNG Milkshakes. Now we'll be moving on to the operational manager.
Hi, my name is IMAN, your Operation Executive. Basically, my role as Operation Executive involves overseeing day-to-day activities to ensure efficiency and effectiveness. This includes managing budgets, optimizing, supervising my teams, and monitoring performance. I also handle my inventory since my role's aim is to drive productivity, sales control, and customer satisfaction. This is how we produce the numbers of our output per day. Firstly, by calculating the sale forecast and price per unit via dividing both values, resulting in 13,538 amounts of units. Since we are only operating for 26 days per month, therefore the 13,538 value of units needs to be divided again with 26 days, which resulting the final value of units produced as much as 520 units. So our output per day are 520 units. Here are the list of brands for materials, furniture, and transportation. We chose these brands because it can ensure the quality of our products since we are so detailed to its calorie, sugar, and also the furniture's lifetime. By consuming these brands is such a good thing to us since it also called us best investment investment for our company. Firstly is cost control. An operational budget sets clear financial limits for different areas of the business. By tracking expenses and sticking to the budget, the operation executive can prevent overspending and ensure the company stays within its financial targets. Second is decision making. With a clear operational budget, the executive has the data needed to make informed decisions about scaling operations, adjusting processes, or investing in new initiatives. It provides a financial framework for strategic planning. In short, the operational budget gives the operations executive the tools they need to keep things running smoothly, efficiently, and within financial constraints.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I will present to you the financial plan for CNG Milkshake, which includes the project implementation cost, sources of finance, financial ratio analysis, and projections for the next 3 years. Let's dive into the details. Financial plan outlines the project implementation cost and the sources of finance for CNG Milkshake. The total projection cost is 145,396 Malaysian ringgit. Let me break this down. Fixed asset, which include office equipment, furniture, machinery, and the motor vehicle, account for a significant portion of the cost. Working capital, required for 1 month of operations, is estimated at 16,669 Malaysian ringgit for administrative costs, 49,200 Malaysian ringgit for marketing, and 20,640 Malaysian ringgit for operation. Additional expenses such as pre-operations and contingencies add up to 90,490 Malaysian ringgit. The financing sources are primarily through loans totaling on 123,586 Malaysian ringgit, hire purchase agreements of 18,000 Malaysian ringgit for the motor vehicle, and an own contribution of 3,810 Malaysian ringgit from existing fixed assets. Now, let's move on to the financial ratio analysis, which helps us understand the company's financial performance over the first 3 years. The profitability ratio shows that the gross profit margin starts at 92.86% in year 1 and slightly decreases over the years, ending at 91.52% in year 3. Similarly, the net profit margin starts at 69.98% and reduces to 64.24% by year 3. The return on assets begins at 95.36% in year 1, decreasing to 48.99% in year 2 and 32.37% in year 3 as asset utilization declines. Return on equity follows a similar trend, starting at 99.13% and dropping to 49.72% and 32.58% over the 3 years. Solvency ratios such as debt to equity and debt to assets indicate a stable decrease in financial leverage, showing the company's growing financial stability over the years. The debt to equity ratio starts at 3.95% in year 1, decreases to 1.49% in year 2, and reaches 0.67% in year 3. The debt to assets ratio follows a similar trajectory, starting at 3.8% and decreasing to 1.47% and 0.66%. The term interest earned increases from 401 in year 1 to 500 in year 2 and 648 in year 3, reflecting better capacity to meet interest obligations. The financial projections are visually represented in the graph, which highlight the trend discussed. However, you may notice that some metrics such as certain liquidity and efficiency ratios are unavailable. This absence of data has specific and valid reasons. Firstly, liquidity ratios require detailed tracking of current liabilities and immediate liquid assets. As CNG Milkshake is a startup, its primary focus during the initial stages was setting up operations rather than generating fully detailed financial records. Furthermore, some of the missing data in these columns arises because CNG Milkshake lacked a complete financial cycle during its first year of operations. The absence of established patterns for operations and cash flow meant certain ratios could not be computed. And finally, as a new business, the company faced challenges in normalizing its financial reporting processes. These gaps are not unusual for startups and do not reflect poorly on the business. Rather, they highlight the early stage focus on operational execution over detailed financial metrics.
So in conclusion, our dairy-free milkshake business meets the growing demand for healthier plant-based options. With lactose-free and sustainable choices, we offer a variety of delicious flavors and high-quality ingredients. We're committed to eco-friendly practices and providing an enjoyable, ethical customer experience. With a skilled team and a focus on innovation, we're confident this business will thrive and make a positive impact. We're excited to bring this idea to life and invite everyone to join us on this journey. Thank you.